Did my rod get yanked? Oh. Oh. All right, that's some real right there. All right, this is some real. Whatever this is, it's a good one. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yes. That's how you do it. And that's how you do it. Oh yeah, we eating good tonight. Woo! All right, so let's see here. $187. Turn it just like that. $194.6. Okay, so 187 to 194.6. So it's showing me the fish is roughly 7.6 pounds, 7.5 pound fish. So that's not bad. We're gonna take this big catfish out and I'm gonna straighten him out. I've had him in the ice chest. He's pretty much frozen. I'm gonna take some paper towels and kind of get some of the slick off of him a little bit so he's easier to work. Okay. So here's how you do it, right? You're going to come in right behind this head until you find the spot that's soft, right? So find that soft spot. Lets me start cleaning them. I mean, I'm on it too. Because if I deviate just a little bit. So, just going to keep running it. Ooh, that's a lot of meat, man. This thing is awesome. Love that. So I'm just going to make some big, giant fillets off of this thing. It's always hard up by the rib cage. This is kind of the hard part. And then the backside of the fish is like, it's kind of hard to mess up. So it goes hard to do right, then hard to mess up, right? So this is pretty awesome here. Look at that, all the way down to the bone. I mean, there ain't a sliver of meat hardly on there. All right. So here we go. Get some of that out. And I gotta tell you folks, I absolutely love eating catfish. So to me, this is great. So now I'm just kind of peeling back behind that. Because like now I'm trying to go over the ribs, which is probably the hardest part, like I was just saying. Let's see if we got. That is a slab of meat, I'll tell you what. This fish is fat as hell. It is healthy. mean, I got every piece that I could potentially get off of that part too. Okay, now I'm kind of running into the guts. So let's see if I can get down here. And typically, if you're worried about pollution and stuff, you don't want to eat too much of that belly meat right there. If you're kind of wondering, is it going to be polluted or not? Okay, so we're going to take this piece, and I'm going to figure out where to put it. One sec. Man, that's a solid 1.5 pounds. That's a solid 1.5 pounds of filet right there. I'll tell you what. Okay, so now we're just going to do the same thing that we just did. We're just going to do it on the other side, which now is a bit more easy because you can kind of know where stuff is at, right? So kind of know like where to start on some of this stuff. Now it's around. Come down this big backbone here. Really trying my best. It's always harder to get the second side, the soft. It's like you get the firm side and then you get the soft side, you know? So it's like the second side, it's always a little bit harder, but because you don't have as much rigidity because you kind of lost half the fish to base off of, right? But there's, my opinion, there's nothing better in the world than cleaning your own fish. I guess that's kind of where we're at. Now I think I can kind of turn him around and mess with him this way. Because I got to get over that rib cage. Not quite like cleaning the other fish because of kind of this part is different. He's really got a lot going on up by this rib cage. Another big slab of meat. Let's see. Oh yeah. I'd say I probably got close to 3 pounds out of them. See, and I messed it up. That's alright. Here. Kind of got half of it, right? I've seen a lot of people just throw them on a nail and rip the skin down, you know, whenever they're still before they even try to fillet them, they'll just rip the skin off of them because this is such a pain in the butt, right? But it is a technique. There we go. Just like that. Almost nothing left. Alright, this is where it gets fun. So now what we want to do, especially when you catch a big one like this, good size eating one, is I like to make strips. So now I got to kind of look around and see what makes sense to do with strips, right? So I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to cut it like that on this piece. Then on this piece, it might be even easier. Because it's pretty daggone even. So we're going to cut that in half. Okay? So, what do I mean by strips? Right? And I just start making strips like that out of it. This is how I like to make catfish, personally. I feel like these long fingers make the fish really crispy. It cooks really fast, right? I got hot sauce, mustard, and eggs in here. I'm gonna get me a fork. So I'm just going to blend that up. And because I have so much fish, I'm probably going to put just a little bit of milk in there. Yeah. Since I got quite a bit of fish, I'm going to add a little bit of milk. So I added that little bit of milk in here because it'll just help add liquid to it without diluting it too much, right? So mustard, hot sauce, eggs, and some milk. Here's my catfish strips. I'm just going to start laying those in. Right? So you can just put all this in here like that. I'm just going to make a big gooey pile of catfish strips is the plan. Okay? So that's how we season it up. And here comes the fun part. So I'm going to take all that fish I got and I'll put it in that fry batter. Alright, so I'm just going to take it all in there and I'm just going to roll it around in that fry batter until it get all clumpy with the fry batter on it. Pretty easy. Okay, we got that oil heated up now. We're going to start putting that fish in there. Hopefully we don't run out of that oil. If we run out of that oil, we got to we'll add more oil. Forgot avocado oil too up in there. Crispy, crispy, crispy. All right, that's got some kick to it. Very nice. I just mixed some hot sauce, cocktail sauce, ketchup, and some little bit of mustard. So get a little piece of that. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. And that's how I make catfish. All right, thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thanks for joining me today. And that was an awesome day. Caught a great fish. Caught it off a bluegill head. I think it was in the video how I did that. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. But today we got lucky and we made a really nice fried catfish dinner with what we got. So thanks a lot for joining. Peace.